What if being smart can make you afraid of looking stupid? Not because you're arrogant, but because somewhere along the way, being intelligent became part of who you are. You probably don't mind being wrong about a random fact. But notice what happens when you're expected to be good at something and suddenly you're not. You hesitate, you overthink, you put it off. Sometimes you don't even start. And you might tell yourself you're being lazy, but maybe you're avoiding something else, what the result might say about you. Because when "I'm smart" becomes part of your identity, failure can feel strangely personal. It's no longer just, "I got this wrong." It can quietly become, "Maybe I'm not as capable as I thought." Now the difficult task isn't just difficult. It feels like a threat to your identity, and that creates a strange choice. You can try something difficult, struggle through it, and discover you're not very good at it yet. Or you can avoid it and keep the possibility that you could have been exceptional. A failed attempt gives you information. No attempt protects your potential, and that's how potential can quietly become a hiding place. Research on intelligence praise and effort praise found an interesting pattern. Children praised mainly for intelligence became focused on proving their ability, not developing it. Children praised for effort showed more learning-oriented responses toward challenging tasks. The question can shift from, "How can I prove I'm good at this?" to, "How can I get better at this?" And in that original study, after failing, the intelligence-praised children showed less persistence and less enjoyment. The effort-praised children showed greater persistence and enjoyment. But there's an important catch. This isn't proof that being called smart damages you. Later research hasn't always found the same effects. So this isn't a story about one compliment ruining your personality. The deeper question is much more interesting. What happens when being intelligent becomes something you feel you have to prove? Imagine two people facing the exact same difficult problem. The first thinks, "I am smart," so failure feels threatening. The second thinks, "I can improve," so failure becomes information. The first asks, "Did I prove myself?" The second asks, "What should I change?" One protects an identity. The other develops a skill. And that's the shift. You don't need to stop believing you're capable. You don't need to pretend you're not intelligent. You just need to stop making every result prove that you are. You can be intelligent and confused, intelligent and inexperienced, intelligent and terrible at something you've just started. Being a beginner doesn't make you less intelligent, because being intelligent isn't about always having the answer. It's about staying curious when you don't. So the next time you avoid something, ask yourself, am I protecting my ability or developing it? Because those are two very different lives. And if you didn't have to prove you were smart anymore, what would you finally be willing to learn?